What up, though? It's your boy Inspires the Block. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share the Corrected Felon podcast. First, I just want to thank everybody, man, and want to tell y'all I appreciate the support and the love that y'all be showing me from doing these podcasts. All the subscribers, all the likes, the comments. Listen, I just want to thank y'all because this is my only objective is this here, is to put some information out here that's going to help our young boys stop doing all this fucking killing in the streets, because I understand the streets all too well as a young guy. Once again, I can never reiterate enough. I did 17 years in prison from the age of 17 to 35. I'm only been out on these streets going on 11 years. So a lot of my life I just lost. And I understand a lot of the things that I did wrong to end up in that position. For one, like, I never had to do what I had to do in those streets. My mother worked for General Motors for 33 years. My stepfather had his own moving business. And so we always had money. We was never broke. I'm the oldest of 5. But for some reason, at a young age, at around 12, 13 years old, the streets started to look appealing. And before you know it, I jumped in the motherfucker. From the age of 13 to 17, nigga, we gang banged like a motherfucking Flint, Michigan. Me and all my homies, we tore that bitch up in the wrong way. And so, ended up getting locked up. Me and all my homeboys, every last one of us have done time in prison. Got a few of us that's been murdered. So a bunch of us that got older and never turned out to be shit. Like, I still got homeboys that live with their motherfucking mama, and we all in our late 40s going on 50. So this is why I talk the way that I talk when I be doing these shorts. It's because I understand something. It is my greatest desire to really be an asset now to our community and to really try to rewrite some of the wrong that I caused. Like, I can never apologize enough to my community for the bullshit that I did in the community. Like, I broke in houses, we shot people, we beat people up, man. We, didn't treat women right, young girls right, I should say, in that matter. Like, we did a lot of goofy ass shit that I'm not proud of. Went to prison, like I said, did almost 20 years. Like, my number one partner right now, he back in the penitentiary. He got locked up, had a life bit. We both had life bits, separate cases. And boom, we end up winning our shit on appeals. End up getting out of prison. Our shit is documented. You can Google it. Like, we won an appeal. I had 3 life sentences. I ain't go to prison with just no couple years. No, at the age of 17, they charged me with 2 counts of murder and 1 count of armed robbery. Found me guilty on everything and gave me life without parole to every charge. Even though I ain't even do this. I was there, but I ain't do it. But I went on to do 17 years. And ended up winning the appeal and got out. But like my partner, like, he did 13 years, won his appeal, got out, was out for a few years, went back to jail, and now he in the Fed joint. That's my number one partner. But once again, we 45, 46 years old. And plus I got a couple partners that's older. I do got one partner right now. His son was just drafted to the NFL, so that's kind of dope. But he went to prison like us, it was in the streets and everything. So a few of us turned out to be something. I got a couple partners that did do that. But at the rate these streets is going right now, this shit is a lot different than when I was out there. For one, we didn't even have these kind of guns. We didn't. The best thing you could have got when I was coming up was a motherfucking Beretta. Glock. That was it. That was the shit that you dreamed about. AKs and all this other shit, Uzis and all that. At least in my city, that shit was a fantasy. We see that shit in the movies, man. We didn't know how to get a hold of no motherfucking Uzi or no AR-15 or no AK or no shit like that. That shit wasn't in the streets. You done heard about that shit in California, LA. But like in Flint, Michigan, we didn't have that. We had little 38s and 380s and 2.5, and a bunch of revolvers, bunch of shotguns. But now these young boys here, man, they got shit, man, that shit, they can shoot 100 fucking rounds out of it. They intentionally killing. They trying to kill. And so it's just my desire with these podcasts It's just that. Just to try to help, man. Try to put some information out there so a mother don't have to go through what my mother went through by losing her son at a very young age to the streets, to the penitentiary. So that's just it. That's all I'm trying to do. Just share some information, man, and do our part, you know. Just do our part. Everybody got a part to play in this society. You know, don't get it twisted. I got shit that I do here in the community now, other than these. I do have a 501c3 nonprofit with me and two of my partners. It's in its infancy, but we doing it. But I've spoken at the jails, correctional facilities. You know, I've mentored to young boys in the community. So this is the work that I do. But once again, man, I just want to appreciate everybody. You know, I thank y'all for rocking with me. And once again, please subscribe, like, and comment the Corrected Felon Podcast.